Hey everyone, we're on this section of road today where there's a couple culverts. We're gonna see if any of them are blocked and hopefully try to stop that water up there from going across as much or at all. Let's get out and see what we got. Check it out, everyone. We're now into the spring thaw and these pipes do not have any blockage on it. It doesn't even look like the river's running high. But there's tons of water coming down. You can tell by the dark leaves, a lot more of this was underwater. That pipe right there is not clogged. You can tell this whole swamp had a few feet of water. See how the leaves are all stuck against the little trees. Much bigger gush coming through here a couple days ago. Right here is another culvert pipe that has a semi blockage on it. Yeah, it does. Maybe we can get more flowing into that. Let's see how the end looks. Anyways, you see it crossing across the road down there? That was definitely worse when the water was obviously higher. Here's where this water's coming out of the pipe. Pretty good amount. Do you think we can increase that? Let's get camera number 2 out. Then we'll continue down the road and drive through that flood. Camera number 2 is going, and I did not expect that. I sunk so deep into that snowbank, you know? When at home doesn't have any snow in the month of May left, and you come out here, it's a big shock once you start sinking into this stuff. Let's see if it increases at all. It looks like it's got a blockage on it. Is that rock stable? All right. How much is on that? Got a big old tree. Any sort of increase? The whirlpool's bigger, so I'll take that as a yes. And I just loosened some stuff up that just got sent through. I'm loosening more up. That's getting sent through. It's kind of stuck down there. It's a pretty big rock. Yeah, there's a rock in the way down there. Can we roll it? Yeah, there's a rock blocking a good amount of it. And that guy's huge. Ugh. Yeah, there's just a big old rock. Trying to pry it out of the way. Trying to get under it. Come on, big rock. There we go. Just moved it away a whole ton. Did that increase at all? Another stick. We definitely increased it, I can tell. From when I got here, got to get down behind it and pry things forward. And we are 100% open. We definitely got it flowing a bit better. And now that I stepped out of there, look at that big old whirlpool going. Definitely a big increase. The water dropped there a good amount. The water's still dropping all the way up into here. And that definitely took some water away from going across. Not all of it, but some. Maybe there's a culvert down there. We're gonna walk down there right now. That is some good flow. Let's see how the other side is looking. Definitely a lot more flow. That was a good one. Let's go down the road a little bit more. That is flowing nice. Definitely. Look at the size of that whirlpool. That is amazing. Yep, I can see some good things getting loosened up now. Coming from down here. This does not look like an established riverbed, but there's possibly a pipe that's made to handle some of the stuff coming off of this road's drainage ditch right here. I can tell by the evidence this was flooding way up here a couple days ago. See how the grass is pushed over a pretty good length? It's possible this is a pipe right here. Let's take a look. No, looks like just maybe erosion. That is cool. There's a snowcat down there. Yep, there's not another pipe. But we got this to slow down a lot noticeably already. Yeah, look at the line on this tree. That's already resulted in 4 inches of drop if you look at all these trees. That's why a few leaves are getting loosened up. Yeah, you see down there how the water's becoming dirty and murky? As the water's dropping, the current is changing. So that's why there's some more debris coming down where we just unclogged this. I gotta be honest, did not expect the difference. Yeah, the water's still getting lower. I did not expect such a big difference from that little bit of debris. No, I did not. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day. All right, let's pull ahead. Yeah, there is definitely far less flow. You can see where it was flowing, and who knows, it's still dropping. Maybe on the way back there'll be nothing. We cannot go straight where the snowcat is. That snowcat, somebody's campground they own is down here. That might be how they get there in the winter when they come to check on it. Since the machine is parked there, maybe they went to the store if they actually live there all winter, or maybe that's just for when they check on it. But we're gonna turn to the right and see if there's anything up there to explore, because we can't go straight. It's not plowed this time of year. But the other direction is sure plowed for a little bit. We'll keep going unless it gets a little bit too muddy for comfort. We are many dozens of miles away from any potential signal, and this doesn't look like it gets traveled very much. So we'll go a little bit. Yeah, this road is getting very soft, but I can see it strengthening up a little bit. Oh, we got some mud here going up the hill. Gotta keep my speed over that stuff. You know, just by the terrain here, there might be blockages in the pipes from just how fast the water's going on these hills in the drainage ditches. It's able to pick things up pretty easily. But at the same time, roads like this typically don't have any floods because the water runs out fairly fast. We're starting to get muddy. I want to blast through that really fast. I thought that would have been maybe muddier than I expected. Oh, don't want to get stuck. This is getting bad. Keeping speed. It wasn't as bad as I thought. It's pretty rocky, which is a good thing. Here's a culvert. Oh no, don't get stuck. Go, 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 go. If I stopped, I think I would have got stuck, but I think I also could have backed up because it was so steep. Just gotta keep my speed there on the way back. Yeah, this is the type of road I could get stuck on. Keep myself going fast. Yeah, I want to turn around. I don't think we're gonna find anything. Alright, it seems pretty solid here for the time being. Let's see where we can turn around. Then we're gonna go blasting through that mud again. Oh no, we're back in some mud. This is mud season. Don't want to get stuck out here so far away from people. All right, I'm gonna turn around right here. Oh, and that looks like it is the end of the road. If you saw up there, there's some big tanks. The guy who lives at the end of this road collects sugar from the maple trees to make syrup. And he's definitely been down here. I see other tracks. Let's go back down. I'm gonna get a second hitch put on the front of the vehicle, and I can get one of those winches that you can move from front or back, just unplug it and plug it back into the other plug. That'll give a lot of peace of mind in places like this. Keep it going fast. Very muddy. Oh, bottomed out. I love the sound of the mud I'm blasting through. Oh. Thought I was gonna hit that again. Ooh. Slow it down, doing almost 40 down that hill. Doing 40 again. Going nice and fast. This is fun. Wow, that is actually a lot of fun driving with this. Woo! Back on down to our little flood. How much has it increased in that little bit of time? Wow! Even less water. Awesome. Maybe we'll get this thing to dry up by the end of the day. Woo! Ba-boom. And there was some more mud, but nothing like that. Wow, this road's doing good. I'm going 45. Kaboom! Oh, boom! You guys fell down. Back up in the windshield again. Boom, boom, boom. All right, this part of the road, there's going to be a lot more potholes. Don't want to go that fast anymore. You hear that noise? I don't know what that is. That's been getting worse and worse over the past couple days. Something's loose, but we'll see what it is when I get home. I still got a few more days of work to do out here before I go back. All right, I just pulled over here at the end of the road. I want to see if I can fix that stop sign. A lot of times the plow just pushes them over. Maybe it fell over because out here they never use concrete. It's actually just stuck in the mud with a sledgehammer most of the time. Yeah, that mulberry bush in front of it needs to be trimmed. And also, yeah, it's just in the mud. It has zero concrete. In fact, that stop sign pole is put in the ground only like a foot. And that ground is all muddy, so it makes perfect sense why it fell over. So yeah, both of these stop signs, as soon as the mud season is over and the ground is solid again, are obviously going to have to be put in again better. They're probably going to just fall over again.
It's because they're not put in the ground very deep. The reason we don't use concrete this far north is because anything that isn't buried more than 3 or 4 feet is probably just going to get pushed up by frost. When I say probably, not all the time, but it just makes the whole thing more difficult than just fixing it like this.
That's not gonna fall over. That thing is in the ground pretty well, but it got twisted around somehow. There we go. Stop time's back in place. Not too slippery. This is why we still have the snow tires on in May. Some roads will still be like this. Oh, cool, a metal grate bridge. You don't see those often out here. This is like one of those temporary bridges the military puts in.